Hi, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm Jill Bandemar.
And I'm Nellie Sciutto, and we are brought to you by Telecolon of Palm Beach, Florida, USA. Hello, everybody.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Our topic today is badass women in sports and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we've had some time to think about it. And I immediately thought of sports because they're going on right now.
Yeah.
Entertainment is still having a slower start. And one of the first people who came to my mind, Jill, was Megan Rapinoe,
Yep.
the World Cup USA champion.
Yes.
Just like, with her like violet colored hair that's sort of gray and the way she dresses. And she's married to a woman, and she seems like she really is like such a strong hero type for
Yes.
young women.
She is living her life. She's living her life. She's living her best life. And the kudos to her. I think that's amazing. Yeah, because when I like the word badass women, like I was, in the past it would have been like, oh, you're a badass, and it's like, no, you're a badass woman. So I love that. Absolutely love that.
And of course, I play tennis, so I have to say Serena Williams. Like I'm in a couple tennis teams. I play tennis several times a week. I've really gotten into it, and I love the friends I've met through it. What I love about it, everybody out there, is like I play tennis with people who are 20 years younger and 10 years older.
Oh
and
my gosh.
We're all on the same team, and they're all so much fun. They're fun girls. Like I think I might even include a picture of my tennis team on this episode. Just like they're such fun people. But Serena Williams,
Sorry.
to me,
Sorry about that.
Serena Williams to me is incredible because she plays singles. So I play doubles, and there is a whole difference. I played singles before, and you were just running your ass off like a badass. And I mean, she's won, 23 Grand Slam titles in singles.
Wow.
And then she's got a baby, and she's got a life, and she's designing clothes, tennis clothes. I mean, she's got a big life. She's got a big life.
Yeah.
And she goes into the badass category for sure.
Yes. Oh, can I throw one in there? I'm going to throw in Jennifer Garner. I just think, going back to her days of Alias, like, man, she's a badass, but I think she's just a badass, wonderful person. I mean, I just think like her cute Instagram posts and just the things that she does. She's an awesome mom, an incredible ex-wife, and patient and kind. And she's just seems like the most amazing mom and amazing woman who is filled with kindness. But I bet if she needed to, she could kick your ass too,
So too. And I think I give her credit because, like you said, she's an amazing mom. I give her credit because obviously she's been through her troubles with Ben Affleck. Yeah. And I just saw his movie, The Way Back.
Oh, yes.
A struggling alcoholic and being a basketball coach, and it kind of brings him back to himself. And I think it's a huge reflection on his life, and that's probably why he chose to do it. But she really seemed to just be like, no, not acceptable. She didn't boo-hoo about it. She didn't put it all over the media.
Yes.
She literally dealt with it and then said, that's enough.
Yep, exactly.
That's it.
And we share 3 beautiful kids together, and we're going to make this work. And when she drove him to rehab, right? Do you remember that? I just thought what character that showed, what kind of character she had. Also for him, because people in that state can be very, I don't want to go, very almost can get violent. And I mean, you know what? They know how to handle each other. And I thought, wow, those kids have amazing parents together. But she is a badass. Like she is such a great role model. I just think such a great role model all the way around.
I agree with you. And then, you and I both love our Gayle King.
Oh, I love Gayle King.
Love Gayle King. You know what? Because she's one of the few news people who really just delivers the news.
Yes.
And I'm not saying she doesn't have opinions. Of course you can have opinions. But what I mean is she tries to allow you to have an opinion. And my brother, Jim Sciutto, CNN, same thing. I feel that he really asks questions and draws opinions out. And that's what she does. She literally... And she's morning TV, and so is he. So I feel like in morning TV, there's more of like, you want to address the hard topics, but you also want to keep it light because you and I are morning TV. Like, you also want to share a laugh or, kind of chuckle about something that happened while also delivering the news. And I think that takes an amazing person to be able to balance those two. to be able to be delivering hard news while also making people smile in the morning.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
when appropriate.
Yes, I agree. I agree. When she finally got back into the studio, and I love her style. I think she wears funky, cool style, glasses, outfits. But I think one of the first things she said was like, "Man, I have not worn heels or Spanx in 6 months." It's just like, there you go. She just kind of.
We caught her with her belly showing in that one picture.
Yes, because you don't know exactly where it cuts off, on this. So you're just kind of like, okay, but we love her.
I love her because she's older than we are, and she's beautiful and strong. And I've always found myself looking to people who are, 20 years ahead of me or whatever, several years ahead of me, so that I could think, okay, how will I be when I grow up, so to speak, or when I reach that position? And she really is a style icon.
Yeah, she really, really is. And man, one damn hard worker. Because I think Howard Stern said that once. I mean, because I believe she still edits O Magazine as well. So it's just like, she works. That woman really works. And I really respect that. I think that's amazing. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
And let's see, Drew Barrymore. We have to say Drew Barrymore. She's a badass. And she has a talk show now. She
does. I think in a few weeks, her talk show will be on. Wow. And she also seems just so delightful. I'm sorry, Nellie, you were going to say.
No, I agree with you. She seems so delightful. And isn't her company called Flower Child? It is. That's her company. Yeah. And I know when you go and you pitch stories to her or whatever, because she's got a production company. She's not just an actor. She's producing all kinds of things. Yep. And when you pitch to her, she kind of has candles and you sit on the floor, and it's all very Drew Barrymore. She
is just, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see her every day on TV. Yeah. Like, I think that's so wonderful. And she's talked about, she's had problems with addiction. And I think she's also, like most of us have, she's had trouble with, like, kind of ups and downs with weight and stuff like that too, and body changes and things like that. And she's real. She's such a real person.
And she's from a huge Hollywood family,
starting
with John Barrymore. And she just never seems to seem like she's privileged or something. She just seems like the real girl next door.
Yep.
Well, being a badass. Okay?
Yes.
A badass girl next door.
Yes. I wish she'd been a badass in Scream, though. Remember the opening of the original Scream? I was just like, ah! Yeah.
Well, and gosh, we have to mention Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, yes.
It was like Grey's Anatomy and Scandal, and really being such a powerhouse as a writer-producer.
Yes.
And for bringing Black actors more into the forefront. Yes. I think she's done an incredible job of that.
She has. All the way around. Females, like, she just makes females she gives them roles that I feel nobody else would have given them, and it's just, she creates characters that are just like, oh, wow, I mean, I think every actor should be indebted to her. Like, anybody that's performed on her shows, and especially because some people like Patrick Dempsey, even, like, he was known, but it was Grey's Anatomy, I feel like, where you're like, whoa, he was McDreamy. Yeah, McDreamy.
Yes,
yeah.
But she did too. You said it. It gave me chills when you said it. She really did begin. She really brought to life strong female characters that she writes. Yeah. So people want to play the female characters that she writes, and I give her credit for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think she's amazing. I was at an event once, and she just seemed lovely. I think I said hello to her. She said hello and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I just feel like she's paving the way for so many people and giving people opportunities and sadly, still in these days in Hollywood, males, females, different colors, different, just giving people opportunities, that they might not have had before. And I hope everyone realizes that she employs.
Well, like another favorite actor of mine is Laverne Cox.
Oh, yes.
I love her. Transgender person, actress, actor who was on, I just say actor for everybody, including myself. I just say actor.
Yeah.
On Orange is the New Black. And really just sort of made that more mainstream for people.
Yes.
And again, just kind of like RuPaul, and they're very different people. But what I mean, it's kind of like RuPaul, just as like I am who I am.
Yes.
The badass.
Yes.
It's not about, oh, I'm this, or this is how I want to be. None of that. It's just like, this is who I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
And presents it that way. And I think that that's such a strong way of influencing people.
Yes.
Because it's not shoved down your throat. It's actually just that they're like shining lights that make you want to be around them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And you have to admire, at least I do, admire and respect people that are like you said, this is who I am. And whether take me or leave me, but this is who I am and I'm not changing,
Exactly.
because on the casting side of it, I'm sure that they've heard many, many things when they were first starting out, as a lot of people have, but some of the comments and hopefully that, that changes throughout time and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I watched something this morning on The Littlest Couple, that show, The
Oh,
Littlest Couple. And they are a family of dwarves, and that too. Like that, I saw the woman who's the lead, and she's a doctor.
oh yes.
And she was just awesome.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, she was just awesome. And I thought, and it was Tamron Hall who was interviewing her.
Oh.
And she was saying, I love just how you just are who you are, and you're raising your family, and that's what people love about you. So just being yourself and leading by example is what really makes you a badass woman.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Yay! I love that. I love it.
Yes, I do too. So guys, that's been our episode. We love seeing you again. This is Coffee Talk, brought to you by Telecolon, Palm Beach, Florida, USA. I'm Nellie Sciutto.
And I'm Jill Bandemar.